Okay, hello everyone, this is Zach here. So first of all, welcome to the live YouTube here. Okay, so just a very quick one. Just want to ensure that everything is right for those that who are watching together with me. Just want to do a sound check please. Okay, is my sound coming okay? And is my screen is okay? So let's say everything is okay, then we're going to start shortly. Okay, you'll say okay. All right. Okay, so thank you for joining me because now it's almost like 12 a.m. Okay, so just do a very quick one. So today, the purpose of this today over here, okay, against some members, probably you watch tomorrow morning. Okay, I think it's okay because you know, this kind of markets do happen sometimes, and you know, this is how usually how we want to react. Okay, so Shakeout and Pullbacks. Okay, I think this morning market is pretty bad. Okay, I cannot say all recovered towards the end. Okay, I think glove dropped badly. I'm gonna share with you some of my glove trade also today. I exit everything. Okay, so didn't get a lot of profit, but still a little bit of profits. Okay, so let's check some of the chart with this type of setups. Okay, spring or shakeout signals. Okay, which means they make a spring. So for those that who are doing candlesticks, is similar like doji. Sorry, it's not doji, shooting star. Okay, shooting star. So we want to look for some stocks that also probably dropped today. Okay, which is pretty normal too because today is kind of big market, but it come with low volume. Okay, because low volume representing less seller. Of course, background must be pretty nice. So I'm gonna share with you on this type of setups too. Okay, on VCP setups. Okay, because VCP actually representing a strong range of trading range. Okay, which is giving us traders, you know, ready to look for opportunity for us to enter. Okay, so wood and furniture definitely is hot. Okay, of course steel is very hot too. Okay, I didn't include steel. I think this is more than enough. Okay, but if I got any good steel cuts, I'll include as well. Oil and gas. Okay, slowly coming back. Today don't have much activities, but yesterday do have a very nice activity. Okay, so today is a bit quiet. Okay, plantation also towards the end, I think after lunchtime, they showing some sort of like a strength signals too. Okay, over there. Okay, so just a very quick one. Let's go through some of the you know, the stocks that I have on my screen here. I kind of like Ulicrops. Okay, but okay, they are from industry. Okay, so Ulicrop is a very classic shakeout patterns. Okay, probably we're gonna take a look into it later on. Okay, so let's start with Pentagons. Okay, I would like to see which stocks have a nice Pentagons today. Okay, so again, I can sort according to my industry. Okay, plantation, sim plantation. Okay, I think it's a bit boring there. Okay, not much actually. Okay, so okay, let's try one by one. If I can find something that's nice for me to do some trades tomorrow. Okay, because I do admit I do cut some losses. Okay, especially like I said, today I exit everything on my glove. Okay, after it show weakness in hourly chart, and today further confirmation on the gap down, so exit everything. Okay, so we got some cash. Okay, so okay, unfortunately it's still a bit downtrend. Okay, a bit weak right now, so it's fine. Okay, let's look for others. Pestack. Okay, let's try Pestack. Okay, I want to see what stocks that got green pentagons, and today is like holding very well over there. Okay, volume is coming in a little bit. Okay, green pentagons, but overall still below 2040s. Okay, I'm looking for something that's above 2040s. Okay, to ensure the trend is good. Now this is okay example. Okay, this is things I'm looking into. Green pentagons. Okay, it crossed 2040s. Okay, so you know they got a very good chance to have some sort of momentum. Okay, so here also another one, so we got a good chance to have momentum. Okay, so here's another one, but this one didn't really break. Okay, going back, make a shakeout. So once they come back here, I think is a good range for me to consider. Okay, so let's see whether they got nicest volume or not. Okay, for tomorrow. All right, Castex, Ultronic. Let's try Ultronic. Okay, green pentagon, we got several high volume bars coming back. Okay, so seems like the effort bar is slowly coming back. Okay, so yes, can do a little bit of minor pullback trades. Okay, oops, sorry, I would like to add alerts, okay, into here. Okay, so we got 1 2 3 4. Okay, 1 2 3 4. Okay, 4 bars with increasing volume. Okay, 4 bar with increasing volumes. So okay, PCCS and CAN1. Okay, let's try. I think PCCS a bit exciting. Okay, now a bit similar VCP setups. Okay, to be frank, we kind of like it. So let's look into weekly charts. Okay, oh, weekly charts come with NS. Okay, of course today is still, I mean yesterday is still Thursday. So let's see how it go. Hopefully it's a strong closing. Okay, we got hitting the top of this resistance. Okay, but you can see the wave is getting smaller. Okay, so this is what we call the VCP wave. Okay, so NS, okay, big upthrust, they make a pullback back to 2040s. NS. Okay, so let's look into the daily chart. Weekly chart therefore is pretty good. I kind of like this. This is kind of similar with HSSEB. Okay, so this is a few stocks that I'm monitoring still. Okay, so here resistance. Okay, we got a big wave. Okay, some of them you might call this as cup and handles. Okay, but I'm more following the mark minor winning stocks. Okay, looking into VC patterns. Okay, so first wave 25%, second one, okay, today kind of good volumes. Okay, pushing it back, so become 13%. Sorry, become 11%. Okay, so the wave getting smaller, representing a strong signals. Okay, so volumes coming back, increasing. So these are things that we want to look for. Okay, so PCCS. Okay, let's see whether I can get a good price on. Okay, so this is the areas that I'm looking into. Okay, again, before I continue here, okay, for those that who just join me or maybe watch this recording later on, just a very quick one. I'm not here to do buy on sell call. Okay, I'm not providing you I'm not asking you to buy anything, sell anything. Okay, but just a quick sharing, okay, on how usually we spot the trade based on one spread analysis and some of the different setups that we are looking for. Okay, so anything that we do definitely got risk. Okay, I don't know whether tomorrow we have sell off like this morning or not. Okay, so if let's say your trade doesn't work out, cut. Okay, for myself also, my risk is always like 8%. Okay, so let's say anything hits there, that's it, I'm just going to exit. Okay, okay, CAN1 interesting, got 2 bar high volume. Okay, let's look into weekly charts. Wow, from a big spring. Okay, all right, so seems like these counters can continue more. For those that were looking for say long term, I think it's fine too. Okay, now let's look for others. Okay, let's look for some things that I want to monitor too. Okay, so let's go for plantation counter first. Okay, we start with TDM. Okay, nowadays I like to look a little bit on the weekly chart because weekly chart give me a overall direction. So even if let's say they do a deep pullbacks, okay, I know where is the areas they are going into. Okay, so that's why I'm using weekly chart recently. Okay, to monitor. Okay, so again downtrend. Okay, high volumes, change the trend. Okay, so bigger ones coming in, high volumes, high volumes, high volume. Okay, so seems like effort is pretty strong. Okay, and they are about to, I think they are going to try again the resistance and to change overall directions over there. Okay, so this week, okay, again hopefully closing is strong. Okay, for this week volume is pretty good and there's a line change bar. Okay, on the weekly chart. Okay, so let's look into daily. Okay, daily this morning is a bit scary because it dropped. Okay, I'm a bit worried too. Okay, because I'm looking through all this type of plantation counters, but the volume of this morning, if you realize, okay, for those who are flowing, the volume is very low. Okay, so usually low volume in this kind of weak market representing a shakeout most of the time. Okay, so luckily closing is pretty strong towards the end. So let's look into the hourly charts. Okay, pushing it back from a spring, okay, around 10 a.m. okay, and it pushing it back. Okay, so for those that probably if you want to trade based on the momentums style, you can look for a green pentagon in hourly charts, okay, to do so. All right, so again, I'm not asking you must buy. This is 100% profitable trades. Okay, personally into this trade, but let's say it dropped below my cut loss point, I will exit too. Okay, but so far seems like the volume today is pretty good on up bar, increasing volume. Okay, so the other one is B plant. Okay, B plants is pretty strong. So like I said, morning I'm a bit worried, okay, because it closed the gap. Okay, but I look into a volume is low. So this is the major support area that the price must close, okay, above these areas. Okay, so here support, sorry, this is resistance, turns to support, a shakeouts over here. Okay, and then resistance again, gaps. Okay, so turning back to support again. Okay, so this gap must hold for B plant, and TDM similar to. Okay, so spring at the bottoms. Okay, so for those that who are probably want to look for this kind of setups, okay, sometimes I look into the hourly charts too, okay, with green pentagons, okay, if I wanted to chase. So okay, let's look for something that is a bit reversal style. Okay, Jatiasa, okay, Jatiasa too, today up almost 8%, okay, crossing the main resistance already. Okay, so against here, low volume from yesterday goes up, okay, today, so likely to retest back again. So let's look into weekly charts. Okay, weekly charts, similar patterns, volume is building up. Okay, volume is building up at the bottoms. Okay, so lots of activities at the bottoms there. Okay, so it's a huge big accumulations areas is going on, okay, at most of the plantation counters. Okay, so another counters that is not under these sectors, okay, but probably I want to share a little bit more. Okay, so of course today drop with red pentagons. Okay, so I think I'm not sure are you looking for long-term, short-terms, okay, but red pentagon bill trend 40 usually make a deep pullback. Okay, but what I kind of like this setup is that if you switch to weekly charts, okay, the volume is very heavy at the bottoms. Okay, so here to here. Okay, so again, I look into weekly chart to look into the overall direction of markets or the particular stocks, what they are headings to and what they are doing right now. Okay, so lots of effort bar is forming there. Okay, we got a big sell off. Okay, seems like it's a stopping volumes. Okay, we got a very climatic bar nail spread. Okay, so seems like it's a back holding style of patterns. All right, so 1 2. Okay, so let's see whether you can touch the 20 on the weekly chart. So there's the areas that actually I'm looking for. Okay, what I'm looking for, okay, switch to daily charts. Okay, I'm looking for sign of strength. Okay, sign of strength. All right, let's continue plantation. Any other plantation counters that you are looking into? Al-Sawi. Okay, let me know any other plantation counters. Okay, Al-Sawi's closing not so strong, okay, compared to the others like TDM, B plants and Jatiasa. Okay, but still is a good potential, am I right? So this week, I mean still on Thursday closing. Okay, so we already got high volumes. Okay, it's not that high compared to the other three just now. Okay, but slowly coming. Okay, for Al-Sawi. How about Kim Lun? Okay, so this is slightly a bit pricey counters. Ta'an, okay, I'll tell you into Ta'an. Oh, pretty good closings too. Okay, but unfortunately, not much bullet left. Okay, so I go for TD and B plant. Okay, so Kim Lun's very strong. Shakeout at the bottoms. Okay, I can say very over shakeout. Okay, 1 2. Okay, so another round. Okay, before they breaks up. Okay, so for tomorrow member training, I will talk about shakeout patterns. Okay, I'll talk about how you're going to look for this shakeout trade setups. Okay, one of the recent one that I do is Uli crops. Okay, and actually today Uli crop a bit worried also. Okay, because it's dropped. Okay, I'm just thinking whether I want to exit the trades or not. Okay, but in the end I hold because it still haven't hit my stop loss. Okay, so for those for member, if you are watching the weekly training last week, okay, I think I shared these trades. Okay, red pentagon NS, that's where I make small losses. Shakeouts, okay, and green pentagon turning back, breaks up, pullbacks nicely exactly at the NS. Okay, so these are the areas that I am looking for the entry. Okay, so okay, let's go for TSH and Ta'an. Okay, so tomorrow, make sure for those members who can join, can join me, and I'm going to talk about a little bit on shakeout patterns. Okay, now this TSH is hitting the resistance. Okay, it's not that they cannot break. Okay, I mean support resistance is there to break someday. Okay, but just that sometimes I will look for my risk to reward. Okay, whenever it hit resistance, potentially make a pullback. Okay, so usually I don't like that. So TSH actually is trading pretty close with resistance right now. Okay, so that's why compared to like Jatiasa, TDM, B plan, they are still a bit far from the resistance. Okay, so still got some room to go. Okay, but overall it's okay, but just that this UT high volume. Okay, so that's why it still cannot really take over the price today. Okay, unlike Jatiasa having a very strong closing. Okay, let's see how it's go, but if let's say next few days is still holding well without UT confirmation, then I think it's okay to consider. Okay, assuming you're looking for entry. So Ta'an, if you already entered, I think is fine. Okay, so it's still in the range kind of trades there. Okay, Ta'an weekly chart, we got again big UT. So whenever we got big UT in my chart, most of the time I will take a little bit of profit, half, 30%. Okay, if my profit is good, then I will just take everything off. Okay, so most of the time big UT. Okay, not all the time, most of the time. Okay, it will make a pullbacks. Okay, so this is especially come with high volume. Okay, because lots of sellers in the background. Okay, so holding 2040s, and now weekly chart turns to green pentagons. Okay, another nice setups. Okay, volume is pretty good still. Daily chart, we got NS. Okay, now also testing the resistance. Okay, volume, everything is good. So at the top here, we don't have much weakness at the moment. Okay, so there's for time. So if you ask me, I still prefer TDM and B plan. Okay, against not asking you to buy. Okay, if let's say it dropped tomorrow, my stop loss point, I'm just going to cut. Okay, but just personal preference. Okay, all right, let's look into Matang. Okay, then we go for other sectors. Okay, Matang holding well with NS. Okay, let's study again. We look into weekly charts. Now this is the type of stocks that most of the time I don't really like to enter because it's a bit illiquid in the background. Okay, so like for example here, a bit illiquid. So illiquid, my biggest problem with illiquid is that easy to enter, difficult to exit. Okay, sometimes you drop already, you want to cut loss, cannot cut, but you have to take one more bit lower. Okay, so that's my problems. So but okay, let's look into chart setups. Okay, so if you really like this, okay, there's big uptrust over here. Okay, but the NS is still holding very well. Okay, so remember uptrust. Okay, uptrust, for those that who study candlestick, this is what they call already, I forgot. Hammer, am I right? Sorry, shooting star. Okay, I cannot recall, sorry. Okay, but anyway, so this style of setups, okay, is representing an uptrust, sorry, a resistance at the top. Okay, so for support you use NS at the bottom. Okay, or maybe a spring. Okay, so if your trades drop below, you know where is your cut loss point. Okay, your NS is the cut loss point. Okay, so here is the resistance. If let's say hit, drop back, then you want to take profit quickly from here. Okay, all right, let's go to oil and gas. Okay, because I think oil and gas is a little bit quiet today. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Two of the stocks that from oil and gas I've been monitoring. Okay, so this is Hibiscus. Okay, so if the reason why, okay, is this. Okay, again, not so sure whether they will follow exactly or not. Okay, just my this is how usually I look into the chart. Okay, I look for similarities. Okay, and then I try to apply accordingly. Okay, so let's look into daily charts over here. So okay, this is Hibiscus, and this is on my left hand side Hibiscus, on my right hand side B plan. Okay, we got Pentagon high volume line change break above 2040s. Okay, here also we got green pen breaks 2 bars. Okay, and 1 bar red candles. Okay, so here also it immediately show red candle because of market wicks today, but volume must reduce. Okay, volume must drop lower. Okay, to ensure that less sellers is going on. Okay, after they try to break above. Okay, so let's see whether tomorrow it will show some strength or not. Okay, but so far I think it's okay. Okay, volume is still a bit high. The other one that I think is showing some healthy. Okay, oh, this is a bit up today. Okay, because afternoon is still down if I'm mistaken. Okay, so these are two still counters that I think I'm monitoring. Okay, because it just crossed the 2040s. Okay, back to the main support areas, and green pentagon is there, okay, and the next day it doesn't show any further selling. Okay, so let's look into a weekly chart. I think weekly chart is pretty interesting too, a bit similar like Kim Lun. Okay, if you look into the weekly charts, okay, volumes is sell off heavily, building up volumes, okay, and as at the bottoms, line change high volume, low volumes, okay, weekly charts low volumes, and this week, okay, the volume start to increase. Okay, so again, let's see tomorrow. Hopefully we got a pretty strong closing. Okay, any others oil and gas counters that you're monitoring? Okay, now there's a few that actually I'm monitoring on it. Okay, so Uzma. Okay, Uzma, I don't like the down bar. Okay, but the volume is high, so I prefer to wait for the green pentagon in this case. Okay, because they haven't crossed 2040s yet. It's a down bar high volume. Okay, so that's why I focus more on hibiscus and charimi at the moment. Okay, MHB. Okay, MHB. No sound strength. Okay, this one no sound strength. Okay, but let's see weekly charts. Okay, volume is high. Okay, going into 2040 areas. Okay, so low volume sideways is important. Okay, so example like here, low volume sideways is important. Okay, so volume is low, but it's still not the lowest. Okay, probably let them still sideways a little bit. Okay, all right, Dialog and Dayang. I think Dayang pretty good. Okay, Dialog I cannot recall. Oh, still haven't crossed 2040s lah. Still is downtrend counters. Okay, still is a downtrend counter. So no trades out for me. Okay, so let's look into Dayang. Wow, a lot of you are looking into oil and gas, huh? Okay, this is slightly better. Okay, so we got previous resistance turn to support. So now this is the resistance. Okay, so do a quick one, weekly charts. Okay, high volume, sell bar, sideways. Okay, NS. Okay, kind of similar like all the oil and gas counters too, and the plantation. Okay, so we got NS, line change high volume, pullback back to 2040s. Okay, so I think overall is pretty good too. Of course, if let's say the weekly chart got the green pentagon, is even better lah. Huh? So here, NS. Okay, volume is increasing too. All right. Okay, this is Petra Energy. Petra Energy volume is still a bit low. Okay, let's look into weekly charts. Okay, at 2040s right now. Support is strong, but the volume still a bit low. Okay, probably will move, but probably will slightly a bit slow. Okay, in my opinion, because the volume seems like still a bit low currently. Okay, but good thing is that they crossed 2040s with increasing volume. Okay, but still low volumes at the moment. Okay, probably just pop my volume alerts. Okay, so when they got high volumes, so at least I know. Okay, got some activities coming back. Okay, any others oil and gas counters? If not, probably we go to, okay, we cover plantation, we cover oil and gas. Let's go look into some wood counters. All right, so woods suddenly goes up, kind of a lot. Okay, today one of them is Mingho. Okay, Mingho accumulation nicely, so now it's challenged the uptrust already. Okay, so here, okay, resistance, support is pretty good. Okay, so for those who are watching the video that I posted out, the LC, big LC, this is the type of big LC trading in the range. All right. Okay, so any others? Hevia. Oh, okay. Hevia seems like still got chance. Okay, volume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 bar high volumes. Okay, 5 bar high volumes. So all right, last minute got high volume down bar. Okay, so let's see. Okay, no need to FOMO. Let's say price breakout like Mingho, most of the time just going to skip and look for a good opportunity for entry. Okay, Hevia, how about Miko? Okay, Miko breaking up. dominance. Okay, this is one of our favorites. Okay, nice spring. Okay, so seems like still kind of close with support. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention about FGV too. FGV is pretty nice too. Okay, so dominance. Let's look into hourly charts. Alright, so hourly chart, green pentagons definitely will help me out. Okay, to look for the quick trades from here. Okay, SYF. Oh, kind of like this. Okay, let's look into weekly charts. Okay, high volumes. Previous support turned to resistance. Okay, let's look into daily back again. This is high volume. Okay, just draw here first. Okay, this is high volume, but lucky today volume also quite high lah. So usually selling's high volume need to overcome by buying high volumes. Okay. Okay, just pop my alert there first. Okay, but it's a good candidate to consider. Okay, for SYF. Okay, let's look into Armada. Any other stocks that you want to look into? Armada increasing volume. Oh, weekly chart is pretty nice. Okay, weekly chart is pretty nice. Still under green pentagon. Okay, still under green pentagons for weekly. Okay, make a nice pullbacks. Spring, increasing volume. Okay, so yes. Okay, weekly chart, yes. Okay, for those that trading daily charts, okay, you focus on daily green pentagons. Okay, so seems like going to cross the trend 40s, the 40 MA right now. Okay, so green pentagons will help you to time the momentums. Okay, any other stocks? Let's see. My screener, any others NS stocks that I can look into today? Nothing much. Okay, big mans. Sideway lah. High volume down bar. Okay. Again, doesn't mean it cannot go up, but most of the time I don't like a big resistance. Okay, a big resistance needs a lot of efforts. Okay. So weekly chart, yeah, uptrust over here as well. Okay, so most of the time I like to look for stocks that don't have much weakness at the top. Okay, let's look into this view. Lots of woods products. Okay, good. Okay, so we got Mingho we just covered. How about Evergreen? Okay, because I don't think Evergreen got a big resistance. Oh, today form uptrust. Okay, let's wait for a minor pullback because weekly is pretty good. Weekly already turns to green pentagons. Okay, a minor pullback on weekly would be nice. Okay, NS. Okay, so we got high volumes, high volume reversal. We got first NS, second NS. Okay, so this is I mean look into long-term weekly charts. Okay, this is a healthy movements. Okay, from Evergreens. Okay, let's try focus lumber. Focus lumber, okay, continues goes up. Okay, 3-bar pullbacks and breaks above. WTK and Suvo. Also breaking up. Almost crossing the UTs already. Okay, let's wait for a pullbacks area for low risk entry. Okay, Maybar also goes up. SYF, Milux. Okay, nothing much I think. Okay, or any other stocks that you want me to look at? Can check Supermax. Okay, so today actually I exit everything for my glove already. Because most of the time, to be frank, I don't like gap down. Okay, whenever I see gap down, I will exit everything. Okay, again, doesn't mean that it's always 100% it goes down. Okay, but based on my back testing and observation, most of the time it's kind of difficult for them to cross back. Okay, example here, gap down, okay, and now here again. Okay, so that's why sometimes I don't really like it. Okay, so for if you want to check the supports, I think it's the immediate 40s. Okay, let's see how is the reaction tomorrow. Hopefully it will form a spring, okay, from there, okay, to ensure that support is strong. Okay, if not, I think they will continue to probably retest back here again. Okay, so most of the time I will use the high volume bar to check. Okay, again, high volume bar representing lots of efforts and areas. Okay, so you want to check where is the high volume place, okay, for you to check the support resistance. Okay, so just a very quick sharing, okay, especially for members, how I actually trade for glove last week and this week. So again, like I say, I don't really make a lot of profit, but still not making losses, luckily. Especially for those are very hot counters. Okay, it's not hot counters, but counters that a lot of people keep discuss, okay, or a lot of retailers. Okay, I don't really like to look for slightly a mid to long term things, okay, because it's kind of easy for smart money to manipulate and mark up and markdowns, okay, if the stock is too hot. Okay, what I'm trying to say that. So what I do is that most of the time, this kind of trades, I just want to trade based on the momentum itself. So hourly chart will help. Okay, I think you attended the masterclass. Okay, use COC with green paragons. Okay, use COC with green paragons. I think one of the video on YouTube too, I do share out too. Green paragons, COC, and you take partial profit whenever you see uptrust high volumes. Okay, so I think I mentioned this on the weekly member training or the YouTube that I do. Okay, so uptrust high volume, you must take some. Okay, so once you break below the 2040 MA, you have to exit some too. Oh, you are looking for EP. Okay. Sorry, then I don't talk about the exit. Looking for EP, look for sign of strength. Okay, so example, okay, this is one of my favorite counters too. Okay, it's a very slow total counters but sometimes I like to buy one or two counters that is moving up slowly but going up slowly. Okay, so I don't buy this kind of counters. Okay, so Kawan Foods, okay, against high volumes, pulling back low volumes. Okay, so this is the area that you want to ensure effort bar and sound strength. Okay, I think it's no need to rush. If you are looking for entry, no need to rush to enter because it's cheap. Make sure you want to monitor sound strength. Okay, NS will help, effort bar will help. Okay, to look for these are setups. Okay, hopefully hopefully answer your questions, Kwa. Okay, let's take a look into I think I like GF Tech. Okay, I personally like tech counters, and GF Tech is one of the stocks that I'm actually kind of monitoring into. Okay, but they got high volumes already, testing the trend for this right now, and I kind of like to wait for one or two sound strength, okay, to confirm that okay, the reversal, everything is good. Okay, I'm looking for something similar like Kawan basically, or maybe Tiguan. Okay, Tiguan and Kawan is two that I'm entered, but I expect a very slow movement. Okay, not those that will goes up like all the woods or this kind of stuff. Okay, but they are reversing in a healthy patterns. Okay, high volume, cross 2040 NS. Okay, so let's see whether GF Tech got this patterns on us. Okay, let's look for a few more because now it's 12:30 already. So probably I do two more, then we'll close. Okay, we do KGB and FGB. Okay, FGB, a bit similar to GFM. So pretty good. Okay, pretty good. Okay, but personally I didn't enter because I got two. If not mistaken, this is plantation too. Am I right? Okay, I think it's similar. Okay, so that's why I skipped this. Okay, but it's the stocks that I think worth to pay some attention. Okay, 2NS at the bottom got a big uptrust, so probably we'll wait some time for them to cross. Okay, use the NS area for stop loss. Okay, if you are looking for the trades. Okay, last one, KGB, before we close. I think KGB break below 2040s. Okay, so lots of related counters too. I think they are doing the same. Okay, NS, the red pentagon crossed 2040s already, so momentum is weakening. Okay, not sure are you looking for entry exit, but definitely no trade setup at the moment for entry. Okay, so with this, I think I will close for today's section. Okay, so thank you for joining me over here around 12:30 right now. So if I got anything that interesting, okay, I definitely will share more. Okay, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Okay, anything that we spot is good. Okay, I will do a quick video and share it out. Okay, so thank you and good night.